Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. This is just going to be a quick article, all right, from rtnews.com. And it says here, starting February 1st, U.S. imposes federal mask mandate, all right, on all forms of public transportation. Okay, so, apparently they're making it official now, as Biden kept saying. Okay, so now they're making it official, and, it really just starts there because just as we saw, the process in which they were working, they start with one thing and they use the substitution process to ushering another thing, so we know it's going to start with the masks. And once they become mandates, all right, then follows, what comes with the masks, the vaccines, the potions, and then follows whatever else comes after. So it says the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which, that name is very interesting. It's a Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Why not disease destruction or disease prevention plain? Anyway, it says has ordered Americans to wear masks on all forms of public transport, including airplanes, trains, and buses. They also must remain masked up in airports and bus terminals. All right. So at first you could get away with, not having your mask on. Okay. But now they're gonna be denying access to people that don't have their masks on. And they're gonna have monitors to make sure that it stays on at all times. So it says starting from February 1st, people in the U.S. must wear masks on planes, trains, subways, buses, taxis, ships, and ferries. They must do the same in transportation hubs, including airports, train stations, and bus terminals. Transportation companies and personnel were instructed to deny service to maskless passengers and to otherwise enforce the new rules. See? It says the CDC said that surgical masks and N95 respirators fulfill the requirements of the order. Homemade masks are permitted too, as long as they completely cover the nose and mouth, okay, and are a solid piece of material without slits, inhalation valves, or punctures. How the hell are you supposed to breathe without inhalation valves? What, you think somebody's just gonna want to cut holes in their mask for show? They do it so that the air could come through more efficiently. These niggas really want you to just suffocate. Okay? And what this is doing is it's weakening your body. It's weakening. You see, oxygen is needed for a lot. All right? A lot of functions inside your body, especially fresh oxygen. So notice how you in your house, your windows are closed because it's cold outside. Of course, you can breathe, but you're not breathing in fresh air. It's only when you go outside you get to really breathe in fresh air, with the exception of the chemtrails polluting it. Okay, but to some degree it's better than being stuffed at home. But now when you go out, they tell you no. Now you got to put a mask on. Okay, so the certain necessary things within oxygen that you're supposed to get, they're trying to get rid of that. And what happens is your body starts to now function on a lower level because your body is made to adjust to survive. So if you start intaking a less amount of oxygen than you usually do, your body is going to start to function at a lower energy rate so that you don't consume so much oxygen, so that the amount that you are receiving at this new level can still work. Okay? But why can't I be free to breathe? What kind of BS is this? And it starts with the federal areas, these trains, buses, so on and so forth. But soon it's going to be in the streets, and soon it's going to be in your house. All right, and there's going to be no way, no escape. All right, except for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So it says masks should have ear loops or elastic bands and should fit snugly but comfortably against the side of the face, the CDC added. So you breathing in your carbon dioxide, or whatever you're exhaling, you're inhaling back into, you know. It says this makes the new rules less stringent than, for example, those in Austria, which recently instructed citizens to only wear higher grade FFP2 respirators on public transportation and in supermarkets. Oh, so that makes it much better, right? Because they shot somebody 3 times, but here they're shooting you only once. See? So it's not as bad because he got shot 3 times. You should consider yourself lucky. What if I don't want to get shot at all? Oh no, that's not an option. But Biden, right? And this is only where it starts. Okay, it says in Germany the orders are strict as well, with only higher grade surgical masks and N95 and FFP2 respirators allowed. It says the change comes shortly after President Joe Biden ordered the CDC and other health agencies to require masks on all forms of public transportation, including buses, trains, and aircrafts. He also ordered officials to boost efforts aimed at maximizing public compliance with mask wearing. So that's interesting too, right? Maximizing public compliance. How do you maximize public compliance? They said they don't want to wear it. So how do you make them wear it? Eventually words ain't gonna do it. So then the fines come out, and then the US starts to look like the UK. All right, and then the UK looks like a dystopian future, and then the US follows suit, along with the rest of the world. Biden frequently mentioned a federal mask mandate during his election campaign and said that masks are one, you hear that? One of the keys to overcoming the pandemic. That means there's other keys. Okay? The jab is going to be one of them. See, the masks are there, and then the jab comes after. Now everything that they said you can't do if you don't have the mask, they're going to say you can't do if you don't have the jab. And then they're going to add some. Okay? And then just as that's settling in, they're going to introduce the next phases. In its most recent review, the CDC warned that the C-19 hospitalization rate has remained in an elevated plateau above earlier peaks in the pandemic. Overall, the U.S. has had almost 26 million C-19 cases since the start of the pandemic and over 430,000 deaths. All right. And so, that's that. So starting February 1st, all right, which is just a couple days. All right, they're gonna start this, man. So, if you see, police on the train and all that, just know that they're looking out for people who are not following this mandate. All right. Now, this is a quick precept. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. All right. So when they start bringing these mandates, don't think it stops here. Don't be ignorant and think, you guys are looking into it too much. No, there's a reason. All right. Because we know where this is going to lead to. All right. And if you don't take heed now, you're going to get caught up in it. So with that, I hope you were edified. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Urka Kudash. Until next time, Shalom.